Alright, so I know it's been a long time since I did any video on this channel. So today we are back at the National Guard Museum with my son. I was currently watching a video.
The journey of the Dakota militiamen began during the Civil War with Companies A and V of the Dakota Cavalry. On March 2nd, 1861, President James Buchanan signed the act establishing the Dakota Territory.
Here, hold the pencil. Alright, so
This led to the December 7th, 1861 proclamation by the territorial governor.
So they gave us a scavenger hunt that we could do.
Just over 1 month, enough men had enlisted to assemble the first company of citizen soldiers. On January 27th, 1861,
So I was trying to see that when South Dakota became a state.
formed the unit in Yankton as Company A, Dakota Cavalry. This was the first unit of the Dakota Territory Militia. This was the birth of the South Dakota National Guard. On November 2nd, 1889, statehood was declared for both North and South Dakota. This created the need to divide the existing militia units between the two states. North Dakota formed the 1st Regiment, and South Dakota the 2nd. When the Spanish-American War broke out in 1898, the entire South Dakota National Guard mobilized. The 1st South Dakota Infantry Regiment was sworn into federal service.
Alright.
The regiment left South Dakota with the Philippines in May and served for the months of the Philippine insurrection.
You're fine. What? Go ahead. Okay. I know, I'm not ready to write, just hang on to it. What year did South Dakota first go to the Mexican border? I don't. Huh?
The entire South Dakota National Guard was mobilized for duty during World War I. Over 1,500 soldiers from South Dakota's 4th Infantry Regiment were mobilized.
Alright, well, I'm going to walk around over here a little bit. So I have to walk around in here. And I think when we're done here, we're going to go to the Cultural Heritage Museum too. So this picture is Company B of the 4th South Dakota Infantry. I'm right here. I can hear you. You're fine. That's our Capitol building. So we were originally going to go down to the river, but it was just a little too windy for that. Getting a haircut out in the field. Nice old motorcycle. That is so badass looking. So freaking cool. Is it all done?
No, the video is too long for me to stay here.
Alright, well, come on then.
What is this?
I'm looking.
Is that a paddle?
Oh, here we go. Here it is. That doesn't tell you. It's a bridge of some kind, Hunter.
And there's a paddle in the middle.
Here, Hunter, take your book.
Oh, I want to draw my favorite thing. It's definitely this model.
Huh.
But I'm not sure how I'm going to draw that. You might have to help me draw it. Look at that knife. I think that's actually a sword.
No, that's a knife.
Or a dagger, right? It could be a dagger, too. Ooh, a gun.
It's a Luger.
That looks like a knife. That's probably a dagger.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. His head looks funny. It's made of cardboard.
Well, yeah, that's just something to set the hat on, Hunter.
Okay, Wow, this is cool. Is that George Washington's suit?
No, it's not George Washington. Let's see here.
Can I sit on this?
Yeah. I don't know, there's no placard to say whose that was.
There's some pictures on the other side. These don't say anything on the back side.
Alright, well, there's a pretty bag there on those glass.
Look on the other side.
Hold on, we'll get there. Alright,
But show them what this is.
yeah, over here.
Can you go inside?
Well, you're not wearing flip-flops. Yeah, you can climb up in there.
I'm taking my shoes off anyway.
No, put your shoes back on. Put your shoes back on.
What's wrong with flip-flops, though?
Because they don't want you to catch your foot on anything in there. Just climb up in there.
I'm afraid it'll collapse.
It's not going to collapse. Now sit down. Put your legs down there.
What is this?
It's the cockpit of a fighter jet.
What's this?
That's one of the sticks. And so is that one over there. See, that's how they fly the jets.
What are these pads?
It says it's the cockpit of an F-16 fighter Falcon.
I want out.
All right, well, get out.
Well, what's this?
That's it. They need to eject out of the plane.
How
The yank on that.
I want out.
Then get up, get up.
What's this? Can I sit on this?
No, they have something on that one.
Ew. The canary thing. Ooh, a trumpet.
Oh yes, the bugle boy plays that.
Look, a trumpet. Boom, 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 boom.
That's a bugle.
Look at even bigger trumpet. Boom, boom,
So yes, those are trumpets, but this little one, Hunter, is a bugle.
Okay. Look at these ships. This is like a smaller version of the one outside. I thought it's smaller.
Okay, I'll be right there. Old phones from World War One. Army field telephone. Different field telephones. Okay, which one?
That one's like a smaller version of the one outside.
Yep. An A70D. Corsair 2. Alright. So this one here is a T-33 Shooting Star. And this one over here is a F-94C Starfire.
You should tell them to pause on each part. There's words so they can read.
And this one is a P-51 Mustang.
Look at those knives, daggers.
Yes, those are knives. And Hunter, see, here's the jet for the cockpit that you were just sitting in.
Wait, let's compare that. Oh, it does look kind of like that.
That is just the cockpit.
But where's the arrow? Oh, I see the small arrow. The arrow is small compared to the whole thing.
So yeah, if you want to read in more detail on it, go ahead and just pause the video.
On each part.
Alright, so
If there's words on any of them, you can pause and read. You can go back on the video if you want to read some of the things. If there is anything to read.
alright. Now look at these, Hunter. Look at, now that's a sword.
Wait, where?
Right down there in that case, right there.
Oh my god, I think that's a katana.
And that was Major General Duans L. Corning. So that must have been this guy's sword.
Cool. Is this a spaceman?
Huh? No, it's what a pilot would look like.
I accidentally touched that when I was walking.
It's fine, Hunter.
It says please not touch.
Yeah, if you accidentally brushed against it, it's no harm done.
Whoa. Dad, come look at this. Swordtopia.
Okay. Alright, so now we're moving into the part of the museum with the large view. Oh, they moved the motorcycle inside. It used to be out here. Different cavalry swords.
What motorcycle?
That one's pretty, that one up on top.
I don't know what you're talking about, motorcycle.
Well, because they moved it out over there by the, remember when we were over by that bridge? That's where they moved that to.
Bridge?
When I was videoing that little miniature bridge.
Oh, yeah. Back over there?
Oh, wait a minute. These all say. So number one, that first one was U.S. Army Officer Presentation Sword. Then number two was the U.S. Army. Here, Hunter, hold that. Army Officer Sword. This sword was carried by Captain Otis B. Lanston in South Dakota National Guard. So that would be that one. And then number 2, sword was used by Captain George Hurst of the Company G4 South Dakota Infantry. So that would have been that one. Number 3 is Army Cavalry sword. The sword was carried by Frank Sales in the Mexican Border War and Philippines. So that would have been this one, number 3. There we go. Then this number 4, this bottom one. Manufactured in 1915, dated and marked in W15 under. Okay, and then we got a bunch of.
And no, you don't need to read them. You can just tell them to pause and read.
Right, but they want some narration.
Okay.
Right, and over here. Oh, would you look at the size of that shell?
Are those for tanks or
I'm
bazookas?
not.
I think
Well, you're obviously not going to hold up a gun that this is going to go into.
a bazooka could probably do that.
That's not going to fit in a bazooka.
Like a large one.
This might.
Like a really big bazooka, like one.
No, I'm pretty sure that's probably goes in a tank.
Like the one outside.
And then we got a bunch of guns.
A missile launcher. That's a missile launcher, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, let me look. Floating fin aerial rocket, yep.
It says that's a rocket launcher when it's supposed to be a bazooka.
No, that's what a rocket launcher is.
A bazooka? Just a small
Bazooka.
Aren't bazookas like bigger ones?
No, that's a bazooka.
Okay. Is this another name for a rocket launcher?
Then we have an M2 Browning heavy machine gun, German revolver, U.S. Army revolver, Smith & Wesson revolver, an M1 1911 pistol, and then right, M16, a submachine gun, an MAT-49, an M1897 trench gun, then a Model 75 Marksman rifle, an M1 Thompson submachine gun. What?
I think there's another person coming inside.
There's nobody else coming.
Another card game.
A 1934 Beretta pistol. You see here an M1906 Marlin machine gun. The bottom one is a British Sten gun, MK2. M1A1 US carbon, an M1 US carbon. M1 1903A3. Japanese Type 34 rifle, 1998, Drag 1973 Springfield rifle, and you got a 61 rifle musket. And then up there on top is another musket. And then we have a S18 1000 anti-tank rifle.
I think that's the biggest gun I've
That
ever
is designed to take out a tank. Like the size of this bullets that come out of that.
That's the biggest gun I've ever seen. Look at that, gee.
Yeah, a Browning machine gun.
Is that a turret?
Yeah.
This is the biggest Jeep I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's a Jeep.
Look, this is
Double check and make sure I got those bullets in there. These things are huge.
It's an airplane.
It's a helicopter.
Oh. But there's no
Right, come over here. All right, let's just come over here and look at what this is. All right, so this is a M37B1 cargo truck. It's built by Dodge in 1951 through 1968. Its length is 15 feet, 10 inches. Weighs, its width is 6 feet. Its height is 7 feet.
Hey, Dad, that's just another small.
That's pretty slow with 2 miles an hour.
Okay, that's small thing.
Yeah. So they put all the cargo in the back of that. Let's see here, hold on. Type 94 37 millimeter anti-tank gun. Wow, maximum range hunter is 3,140 yards.
That would be good to go to Omaha.
Maximum. Oh, sorry, that's effective range. Maximum fire range is 4,900 yards.
Is that how much you need to get to Omaha?
No.
Aw, that'd be fun to just do.
All right, then we got a little helicopter.
Whoa. This is a remote control. That's a remote control.
Is it?
It says remote control aerial target.
Yeah, it's for target practice.
The dog. The dog. Look at the dog.
Huh?
The dog.
Yes, we'll get there. We're just kind of going around. A Willys M38 Jeep.
I think this is like a smaller version of that one over there. Look at that turbine.
This is a turbine engine.
I told you it was a turbine.
See, kind of like the airplanes we fly on when we go places, they would have this kind of an engine.
I know what a turbine is. Well, what's behind here?
Nothing, you're not supposed to go back there.
They put a gun in the trash can.
No, that's not a gun. It's a motor of some kind.
Look at, they get,
Probably for water.
they get M&Ms and
These are what they call military rations.
they get so many good snacks there.
It's a little bottle of Tabasco.
Tabasco's bad.
No, it's hot sauce.
Oh.
So yes, Hunter, these are all rations. These are like meals that they eat out there.
Okay.
They don't taste very good. My stepdad let me try some military rations one time.
You're not giving me those.
They weren't the best tasting thing in the world.
Wait, your
So
dad,
U.S. Ranger wooden cooking stove.
wait, your dad was in the army?
My dad was a Marine.
Cool. Did he win the war?
He wasn't in a war. Well, this was in World War II. He worked on helicopters.
A Marine which worked on.
Yes, they have mechanics too. So he worked on.
He's a Marine, which is meant for
Military
underwater,
bunk.
and he works on planes. How does that?
All right, well, that's the end of this journey through the National Guard Museum.
This is part 1. We're gonna go somewhere else a little bit later. Another museum.
Here, let's see what my charge looks like on my phone first.
Okay.
We missed a gun, Hunter.
What gun?
Right here. This one.
That one looks
It's
cool.
on the Boeing automatic rifle, M19 18A2. All right, so you can say goodbye for now.
Bye bye, YouTubers and viewers. Hope you guys have a good day.
Then when we go through the cultural heritage, I'll explain why I haven't done many videos on this channel lately. Well, that's a nice picture.
Like, do you miss anything? Whoa! I can see like the Marines.
Don't careful.
I can see
Storm
that.
is over is the name of the picture.
I think I can see the Marines down there, the war, and the Air Force.
Yep.
Like a puppy.
All right. Bye bye for now.